Hey guys, Destiny Gundam, and it's kind of late, but we might as well do a review. So, today we're going to be doing a review of valvrave 3, the hikaminari. This is from the anime Valvrave the Liberator, and it's a pretty swinging model kit. I mean, pretty awesome. But yeah, okay, so let's get started. So, here's the box. Very big box. Usually like HGUC, like Sosby size. And there's some cool pics of what you get, which is the Valvrave 3 with the big arms and stuff. This is obviously a painted up version. The side of the box, some like regular choking hazard stuff. Price, animated CGI version. Some screenshots from the anime and the pilot, which I think his name is like Thunder or something. But yeah, pay like 33 for it, even though it says 35 over there. So yeah, pretty good bargain. Yeah. So let's go over something really quick. So okay, sorry guys, just need some water. All right, so basically let's talk about plates. So it comes with a lot of plates. Yellow, black, green, white. Some yeah, and some dark gray. So those are all his plates. I'm not going to go really into detail because I don't think anyone really cares about plate count. But yeah, he does come with some extra parts from leftover from the Hirohito, which is the Valvrave 1, the shield parts, and the scythe part, and also the swords, which is a nice. It's pretty cool. I like the swords, so I'm thinking of just painting that up and giving that to my friend. But yeah. Um, yeah, and also, this is kind of surprising. Look at the sticker sheet. It's bigger than the actual model kit, which is kind of crazy because this is really excessive. I understand why they need it so much because all the Valvraves have white pinstriping all over their bodies, which is very cool, but at the same time, it like beckons the need for stickers unless you want to paint it up. But yeah, this looks like a hassle, so I'm probably not going to do it, but I will keep those Valvrave symbols that are lined up across there. Also, I want to apologize ahead of time because this video is kind of dark. I have no idea why the camera is reacting like this. But yeah, so so let's get started. So let's switch it up a little bit. I'm gonna do weapons and accessories first this time. So first off, you get this little tiny 1/144 figure of um, Thunder. So let me try to close up on him. Well, yeah, let's just say the sculpting's really good. So yeah, next we get a pair of hands, holding hands, hands with holes in them. Pretty nice. The hand sculpts are actually really amazing. I don't know if you guys can pick up on this, but they are really good stuff. Like, it's cool. And the way it holds the hand, you don't have to worry about the scythe coming out or the little kunais. The kunai with chains, and yeah, but yeah. So there that is. Actually, quick tip about all the clear parts. So here's both the hands and the scythes. So the tip is that when you're cutting them off the sprue, be sure to be very extra careful with the clear parts because they are extremely brittle and they're just terrifying. And yeah, so basically, when I was cutting it, it actually broke and actually like snapped off when I was just cutting it. So that was kind of unpredictable. But yeah. Also, let's go over the next hand. So here we got an open hand. Um, so this open hand is pretty cool. I like how the Valvraves, their open hands can move, which is interesting. I think that's left over from the Hirohito, but yeah. So basically, you got this little extra joint in there, and then also you have this little cover. This isn't considered really an accessory because it's part of the kit, but yeah, because he also comes with this nice effect part, which is this like kind of like energy beam, but yeah, and the show it's not really like this, but it's pretty cool still. But obviously it's supposed to be yellow and it's all clear, so it looks kind of weird, but at least they give you that option. And then he also comes with this clear effect part, which is supposed to be clear as well, but I just took some yellow highlighter and I just went through it just to test it out to see how it would um, look with the kit, and it's alright. I don't know if I'm actually gonna pull through it, but yeah. But here is that effect part. It's very nice. It's curved and it's edgy at the same time, so it's pretty nice, sleek. and it just plugs into the hand right there. It's kind of an awkward effect part though, like it's only like for one specific pose, so that's where it gets kind of weird. So let's go over the actual kit now. So let me just take off this effect part. Oh shoot. Yeah. I want to say that this kit doesn't have any weight issues, because honestly it really doesn't sometimes, but I think over time it'll just start drooping, because it does have very large arms, so that's gonna definitely be a factor, like when you actually buy the kit. So let's just slip this back on, and yeah, so here it is. So here's the actual kit. This is completely unpainted, just a straight build. And so first off, I want to mention how easy it was to build this. It was fun and easy. Like Bandai made it so the gates don't leave much of a nub mark as they do on Gundam kits. So that's a plus. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, besides from that, it makes everything look sleeker. But here is the kit overall. It's pretty large. It's about 5 to 6 inches, and yeah, so colors, you got black, white, some yellow in there, gray, clear green for the crest, and clear green for like all those little tiny details. Clear yellow for the heel and the, what is it, like wrist guard, I want to say, but yeah. And then you got some nice detail going on back here, some vents, and then back here, this piece I actually want to point out specifically. There's this little piece in the back right here. Let me just see if I can take it out. But let's see, let me just wedge it out. Okay, here we go. Alright, so this little piece is made out of 3 pieces, which is actually pretty cool. There's a clear green piece stacked on top of a black piece, and that's stacked on top of another black piece. So that's pretty cool, and it gives us this nice, cool effect, which I think will look great on valvrave 6, since it has this kind of effect going throughout its whole body. And then it's got the little core back there, like the first one has. So you just peg this back in. That's cool. That's a cool little detail. Even though no one will see it, that's still pretty cool. Also, one thing I want to point out is this nice yellow stripe that goes through here. It's really consistent, and it's really nice. It just snaps in nice and easy. I mean, like, there's nothing really. It just looks sleek. It looks like it belongs in there. But yeah, it stretches out from the back all the way back here, which is really cool. And yeah, so let's go over articulation. So head can rotate 360. If you try not to bang it into things, because it does have a lot of protruding sections. Can go back and forth. It's kind of on this chicken head movement, but at the same time the neck is really long, so you can get some nice up and down movement. Arms can move forward that far and backwards that far. Can go out about that far, but they do have this little rotating thing right here, so you can move it out kind of farther. But also it rotates at the bicep, 180 at the elbow, and rotates at the wrist. So pretty good there. Torso can rotate 360. There's this little section that goes back and forth right here to kind of like help with the movement. And then also the legs aren't not on ball joints, which is cool. It's on pin and swivels, so the leg can go up really far and out pretty far. Can't do a splits like a double O, but yeah, go back really far. And also there's 2 points at the knee, so you can get this nice 180 right here, and also have some armor splitting right there, which is a thing that Bandai really likes to do now. The foot, nothing fancy, just a ball joint, and since there isn't any ankle armor, it doesn't restrict the foot at all. So yeah, so there's articulation, pretty simple, right? Also, since I already went over weapons and accessories, I also want to point out right here, there's these little things that stick out. Those are actually the little sights that they're just in a folded position. So yeah, oh yeah, forgot arms. So these big arms, the cannons can move back and forth because they're just on a little peg. These big arms are really scary because this joint is actually stronger than the joint that holds it into the shoulder. So when you're like posing him, you want to hold on to this actual shoulder portion and rotate the arm very slowly. Like don't just like fiddle all over with it. But yeah, and then the arm can rotate 360. It's on a ball joint, but it will only rotate 360, so you won't be getting much out of it. Shoulder armor just is on this little peg and a swivel, so it just moves all around. The arm can go out this far, so it's pretty nice movement. Bend 2 points, which is pretty nice. It's kind of got a bend like at the base of the shoulder and a bend at the elbow itself, so that's nice. And it can bend back too, in case you want that kind of movement. This is a really cool part. So the fingers, all 8 of them, are individually articulated. They can rotate 360, and they bend at 2 points, so you can get plenty of poses. And yeah, so there's the arms. Also, I would point out the arm just fell off. That could be a problem for the future, but right now it's not really a problem. But I heard a lot about the Valvrave 1 has an issue with the shoulder where it keeps on falling off. And then also he has this little cavity right here that kind of goes throughout his body. Meads actually mentioned that it looks a lot like a bone structure. I thought that's kind of interesting. Kind of reminds me of Ava. But yeah. So let's just accessorize him. So he also comes with these closed fist hands, which are kind of cool. That's kind of like figure status because, like, model kits don't usually come with that kind of weird stuff. But yeah, he comes with it, so that's pretty cool. So you can have him holding the little scythe thing, and then obviously you'd want to paint it up because it doesn't look clear. It's supposed to look yellow, but yeah. Also, he comes with this nice action base to actually sit himself on. I think that's really nice. I like kits that come with action bases because that means they're supposed to be aerial kits. So that's pretty nice. So quick 360, this back portion, the canisters that hold all the energy cartridges, these little pieces right here that are on the hips. So yeah. And then also these arms, there's actually not a weight issue right here. The Valvrave 3 actually holds it pretty well. So let's just pop that off. And then he can actually stand with those arms stretched out, which is pretty awesome. And also he can stand by himself even if the arms are drooping down. So that's a really good improvement by Bandai. Overall though, the arms, they're alright. They're pretty awesome, but like I just feel like the polycap joint will kind of mess up over time, so that's the scary part. And also the shoulders, obviously. But he can do crazy poses like stand straight up with the arms drooping up. So he can do like really just crazy stuff. So yeah. And then also you can do poses from the anime where he's like shooting off stuff. Unfortunately, you can't split the arms into like 4 middle sections, so you can't have 10 hands. That would have been cool if they ever do the master grade. It would be awesome if it was like that. But yeah. So that's pretty much it for this review. See you guys.